Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be explaining you how I do my taping method, and today I'm actually going to tape my current gauges, which is a 4 gauge. I'm going to tape it a little bit to kind of help myself get ready for the 2 gauge stretch, even though it is, yes, a 1mm stretch. Sometimes people's ears will just hit a stopping point and they don't want to continue with the stretch, and I really don't want to keep stressing them out. So it has been 8 weeks since the last time I've done it. I know that they are ready to go, but I also know that they're going to fight me with the whole stretch with the tapers. So I'll kind of show you what I use, and I will kind of show you just kind of like what I've learned throughout the process. This is a disclaimer will be that I am not a professional. I've never went to school for this, but I do have friends in the piercing department, and I do have friends who have done stretching in the past. So they have all given me their tips, trades, and advice on how to handle this. When I do use a taper, I use coconut oil for my lube on the taper. But for the lube of my tunnels, I use good old-fashioned Neosporin. When it comes to cleaning my earlobes and the tunnels, I will wait about a week after a fresh stretch, and then I will take them out then and clean it at the bathroom sink. And then when I get about 2.5, 3 weeks into a stretch, I can take them out for a short bit in the shower and then stick my tunnels back in. But when I do clean it, I use this stuff. It's called Tattoo Goo. It's a deep cleansing soap for tattoos and piercings. It's antibacterial, antimicrobial, and a pH balance. I have used this for every single tattoo and every single piercing that I have had in the last 5 to 8 years. You can get it on Amazon. You can also get it at Walmart in I think it's the first aid section. So that's what I've always used. It works well with my body. It's moisturizing. It doesn't dry it out. It's not always sensitive. I do use sea salt soaks. And when I do sea salt soaks, or I'm going to clean at the bathroom sink, I use a shot glass, and right now it's full of cleaning because I just got done cleaning my lobes before I started this. So I will use a little shot glass because it's just easier. I can throw it in the dishwasher when I'm done using it, just sanitize it and clean it in between. And then just kind of clean my tunnels and all that. I am lucky so far that I just get a little bit of the soap and dead skin buildup on the tunnels, but I don't have a smell, thank God for that. So I'm going to go ahead and take out my tunnel. I'm going to show you what I do, and then we will go from there. Alright, so I'm going to take the foamer's tape out. The good thing about this is it only sticks to itself. It does not stick to your skin, which is good. And all I do is I usually take out and maybe cutting off, but I'll cut 2 sections about this length. It's probably close to 2 inches. I try to make it about the same length because you don't want to be lopsided. And I might cut some of that off when I get done. Sometimes they want you to, if you're going to do the taping method, it's usually better to do it with a double flare. And if you don't know what a double flare is one that actually has a flare on both sides. But I do a single flare. I do not have a single ounce of problems with it. But that is what a 4 gauge is. And my set came with a 14 gauge all the way up to a 00. They are stainless steel, but they are plated with the rose gold. You can get this set on Amazon as well. It's, the company is from the Body for You, I do believe, and it came just with the tunnels. So, like I said, I'm already clean. My hands are clean. My earlobe is clean. You can see, got a nice little hole. So what I do is I take the taping and I line it up. Oops. Get it a little started there. I try to get it as smooth as possible, and I try not to get it too far onto the flare. You just try to get it on even as possible. And just remember where you started. I usually try to do kind of 1 to 2 tight passes. So you see the flare. We'll focus. And the 2 layers is right there on the back part. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of pinch it in between my fingers and push the excess up just a little bit and put my O-ring on and make sure it's nice and tight. So that's what it looks like wrapped. Again, sorry, it's not focusing. And that is with the O-ring on top. So then from there, I'll use a little bit of the Neosporin. Rub the Neosporin onto the tunnel and then gently push it in. It's nice and tight. That's what you want to feel. Doesn't hurt. And just like that. And you don't see the tape. You do in the back part, but that's about it. So I'll do the other side and I'll show you what it looks like in the end. So see, other side's done. I'll give it about a week and I'll see how it feels. If I see a gap, then I will probably put another 2 layers on, or hopefully by next week I will be able to go ahead and stretch it up or do a dead stretch. And a dead stretch is where you don't use tapers. You can just pop in the next size up. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or comments, leave it down below. Make sure you give it a like and then subscribe if you want to continue to see my journey. Other than that, you guys have a great day. Bye.